Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe so you can be notified when we go live or upload a new video. And also please hit that like button. It really does help me out. In this video, we are going to discuss Solar. We have heard a lot of back and forth between Solar and Nateri. Nateri is saying that Solar is not doing the things that he's online saying that he's doing, and he is saying that he has been contacting his daughter. He's been seeing her, he's been calling, I guess, and it's just been a big mess. So I'm going to go ahead and do a commentary on this video, and then I am going to be uploading Nateri's response.
Doing so without the drama, right? I've been doing everything that I can to go there and see her. I have.
What have you done to go see her? You're saying that you have done everything in your power. You have sold your socks, if need be. You sold that chain around your neck to go see your daughter. And you're saying that you've done everything that you can to be able to go and see your daughter. But from what I can see, I don't think, and this is just my opinion, I don't think he has done one thing. Not even a small, I don't think, and this is just my opinion, and Nateri can come out and say otherwise, I don't know. But if I had to bet on it, I would say that he has not even made a phone call. I would be willing to bet that Nateri is the only one reaching out to him.
Like, if you guys want to help me out, like, I would really appreciate it. But I really am doing the best that I can to go and see her. So don't think that it's not that. Even she has called me and communicated with me, and she's worried that I may not be there or might not want to be there, but the contrary is true. I'm doing everything that I can behind the scenes. Everything I'm dealing with my guys here, like the millions in my mind.
Okay. And who is that shady guy in the background? Who is this shady guy? He looks shady to me. I don't know. I don't know him. This is just my opinion. But Solar says, hey, just like he said when he was giving the excuse that he's not going to buy anything for his child because you guys are doing it. You guys can do it. Why should he do it? Right? That's his thinking. But hey, if y'all want to send me money and you guys want me to go see her, I'll go take a free trip. If you guys want to support it.
Like, all of that's for Azuli, you know what I'm saying? All that's for my family. All of that's for the girls and the mothers, for the mothers as well. Like, I had to chalk it up and just be all like, you know what? I'm probably never going to be with Velvet again, and I'm probably never going to be with Janae again. And that's just what it is. So if that's the case, I still got to do everything that I can to set myself up for my children and even their mothers when they do need help. I'm here for all of that. And I had to come.
Knock, knock. Hello. She needs help. Nateri needs help. And if you don't want to be there financially or physically, you should step up and be there financially. Even if it means that you need to get a job, you need to get a job and go support your child. You're always saying that you're there to help, and that you'll help and that you're doing everything you can. But I'm sorry, I don't see it. I don't see your everything you can. And that's just my opinion.
That realization, and it's been hard, bro. This has not been easy, bro. Like I just finished cleaning up juice and shit all over the car because I broke my bracelets. I was mad, bro.
It's so hard. He is having it so hard, he had to clean up juice that he threw and spilled. He broke his bracelets. It's so hard. Um, I feel like I'm going to get sick. This is unbelievable to me.
Because I don't get to have my daughter in my life, bro. Like I literally I bought like hella juices. I was about to drink it, and then something happened, and I just like threw it right there, and it just
Like a big baby. Like a, in my opinion, like a big baby that you are. Poor Solar. Everything's about you. Everything has to be about you. So Solar, he he responds by saying, and a lot of people keep bringing up, well, this is where he's thanking everybody. It means a lot to me, trust me. And a lot of people keep bringing up money. And just to make this, as cool as I can, I'm consistently trying to be in her life. I'm consistently trying to contact her. My avenues get blocked. Now, we know that Natiri has said that she has not blocked him and that she has left open doors for him to try to contact her and the baby. But Solar has a different story. He's saying that he has been trying to contact her, but his avenues are all blocked. But we don't stop, do we? So if you guys talk about money, a lot do. Just so you know, I make all of my money from doing, and here we go, guys, my readings. That's where everything comes from. That is my most lucrative business. And it's my favorite service. And one of my favorite gifts that I have. So, if you want to help support, at least allow me to offer you something. So, he's trying to he's trying to do the same thing that Natiri is trying to do, which is offer some services or sell some products. And he's thinking, well, maybe if I come about this in a different way, then maybe they'll help support me. Then he just goes on to say, if you click in the bio or whatever, and he's talking about that is what he offers.
the truth is, y'all, and this is the plain simple truth, and I don't know who out there can accept this about themselves. Probably majority of y'all, but this is the real truth. The real truth is that I raise my frequency really high, really easy, really like often. But the problem is when I'm not vibrating high, and I know nobody's perfect, but when I'm not vibrating high, I'm out of my purpose. And when I'm out of my purpose, I'm likely to hurt everybody around me in some way. Whether I notice
Your frequency or whatever you want to call it has nothing to do with how you treat people. You treat people in a bad way because, in my opinion, you are a spoiled brat who thinks he has to have everything his way. And if everything doesn't go Solar's way, he's going to throw a tantrum because he's spoiled. And like most people with these narcissistic behaviors, everything has to be about you. And the moment that something doesn't go your way, then that mask is going to come off and you're going to start revealing who you really are.
Doing it or not. If I'm out of my purpose, chances are I could be hurting the people who love me. I could be hurting the people who want the best for me. And guess what? These people want the best for me. These women wanted the best for me. They always did. It's not about judging them or where they're at, where they were, or where they weren't. It's simply about me not having being my best self.
No, it's simply about you having to have everything your way. It's about you being selfish.
Knowing what I could do better and not doing those things better in the moment. And it's not intentional like that. It's never intentional like that. But usually it takes loss. Usually it takes like some crazy situations sometimes in pain to realize like you need to fix something. Like sometimes it's not until you get sick do you realize you need to change your diet. And it's not like I was completely oblivious to it. I just didn't think I was hurting the people around me. By giving more.
And like most narcissists, they don't care about the people that they hurt around them. They don't care. They're void of that their empathy. They're not able to feel that. And so they will continue to do it, even though they might come on here and say something like what he's saying, that, I didn't realize I was doing this. Maybe he didn't. Maybe it just comes so naturally for him. And maybe he's so used to putting himself first that he's not going to see the other person or feel what the other person feels.
Attention to TV screens and electronics and business and all that stuff.
Video games.
By giving more attention to that than to the partner who wants to love me, well, it's detrimental. It's detrimental. I had to learn that, bro. Like, I thought there's all kind of other problems in my relationships, but the only problem in my relationships was a simple fact that I wasn't staying in my purpose as much as I could have. And it's not to say, oh, well, I'm being overly critical of myself because it's one tiny thing, but that one tiny thing can destroy everything. That one tiny thing can make everything. I was not all the way being what I was supposed to be. In my past relationships, those women, very powerful, very awesome women, they ended up reflecting back to me the little bit of misguidance. They have their purpose, they know what they want. I have my purpose and I know what I want. But it's different to wake up in the beginning of your day and not pursue it and not make it happen. I seen the child many days ago. I seen my baby girl many days ago. Thank you for asking though. I saw her a minute ago. I saw her before any of y'all. I have more pictures of her than you've ever seen. Very special child.
Do you see how he says, "Oh, I've got more pictures than you've ever seen. He's trying to make it about himself, like he's somehow special, and he needs to. Which I know I'm saying this, and this is kind of what we all wish would happen, but it's just not going to happen. Sometimes, like I said, with people that have these narcissistic behaviors, they are not able to, they cannot change. In my opinion, they can't change. They can't feel what they, the pain they might cause somebody else. They can't, if there's some, like you know, somebody passes, if they cry, it's because they are seeing other people around them crying, and they feel like they have to do it too, just to um, make it about them, or because that's what they feel like they have to do because everybody else is doing it. But they're not going to feel that empathy. And maybe he's on here and he's uh, trying to say all this stuff. Maybe he's trying to get some donations. I don't know what his purpose is for doing all of this, but I can tell you that everything they do is for a purpose, a reason. They're very methodical in everything they do.
The reason why I don't really want to talk about her much is because I just want her to be protected. I just want her to be cool, man.
So he doesn't want to talk about his daughter. He doesn't want to talk about her because he knows right now she's in the spotlight. She's the one that everybody's looking at, that people are going to come at him sideways, and he don't want anything to be about that child. If him and Natiri, God forbid, ever get back, if they get back together, the only thing that's going to come out of this is she's going to end up leaving him again, because she's not going to be able to spend time with her child, because he's going to get upset with her because she is paying too much attention to that child. Children, they need to be fed, they need to be held, they need to be, changed. If they get up in the middle of the night crying, wanting to be fed or wanting to be changed, they got to be changed. And he is not going to go for that. Everything has to be about him. And so, and Terry knows this too. She knows that if she gets back with him, that she won't be able to be the mother that she needs to be, because he won't allow it.
There's things about me that I have to change. One of the things about myself that I have to change is talking down on people. Like, I definitely talk down on people, bro. Like, there's people who be vibrating low as hell, and I be saying shit. I be saying stuff, but it's also people who could be doing better, who don't deserve to be stapled to their past. You see what I'm saying? Oh no, you good, bro. Ain't no malice towards it. It's just, I don't know how that situation's going yet. You see what I'm saying? I just gotta protect. It's a sensitive situation. Like, I'm having a hard time even liking and responding to the comments and people saying congratulations on the baby, because I don't want to fuck something up. Like, bro, I'm at a point to where it's like, yo, if you really look at it, dude, you're the common denominator. If you really look at it, Solar, you're the common denominator, bro. Beautiful, spiritual people come to me every day, all day. And the ones that I'm not really connected to, it's like I can really, really help y'all intimately. But it's like the ones who are intimate in my life, it's almost like I just don't want to do it. It's not I don't want to do it, it's that it's like this is a hard one, y'all. If I really, really commit to this person, and if I really give every little piece of myself to this person, will they even value it? Will they even care? And after all this time of people like not really valuing it or caring, kind of get to the point to where it's like, why even try sharing? And it's not even conscious that I'm doing it. I'm just automatically diminishing my own value because of what I can assume their problems are. And that's not cool to do to myself.
No, I think what it is that when a narcissist, in my opinion, and I have to say that, in my opinion, he's saying all of this stuff about how he needs to change, or he's not going to be able to change. And I don't know how much more I can say this. And then we have to think about also Natiri, her side of this thing. She's, and we can say all day long, well, she knew what she was doing. She was obsessed with this man. He didn't want her from the beginning. I get that. But now the child is here. The child is here. And now this child needs a father. It needs support. And it's not on her mom to have to do that. It's not. But she's there. She's doing probably the best she can. As any grandma, most grandmas would do. But the mom is looking at him sideways like you are crap to me, because what kind of a man, just get a job. Just get a job. He says that, that one of his biggest issues is this or that. No, one of your biggest issues is that you need to stay away from people. And you need to get a job. The narcissists, they are constantly looking for new victims, people who they can, the people who they think in their head that have issues that they can fix. But then that ends up turning into control, and it ends up turning into everything has to be about me. And then the person that the narcissist thinks that they're helping, because that's what they do when they go to look, and when he goes to look for a new victim, he's going to be looking for somebody that has issues. So because they think they're there to help, to save the day, the hero. But then they end up being the worst nightmare. And so let's move on with this, and then I'm going to be uploading Natiri's video in response to Solar, where he's saying that he's been there, he's been trying to be there, and she's going to respond to that.
Hard time liking the post. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, no, that's not why. Trust me, that's not why. That is not why. But it's a good perspective. As King Love, I don't seek to be anything less. So I refuse to succumb to the level of some of the people who be in these chats and in these comments, and to get to the point to where it's I'm comfortably talking negatively about people. Like when I catch people doing that in my life, I wouldn't allow that. If I seen somebody talking about any other random person, whatever, I'd be like, okay, I'd be watching them different, because I'd be like, That's your perspective on people in life. That's how you look at people. That's negative. That's you. And so I had to realize that when I look at people who fail, or when I look at people who may not be vibrating as high as me, I don't care how much they've hurt me. The truth is, whatever I don't like in them says something about who I am. Yeah, a father is supposed to be there.
Exactly.
I wouldn't say supposed to, actually, because there's all kind of situations in life that you would have to consider.
Exactly.
However, my situation, one woman, I was able to spend all 9 months with her, and I didn't even get the child at the end, right? Another one, I spent 9 months away from her, and I didn't even get to see the child. And with the love of my life,
Who is the love of your life? I don't believe he has any love of his life at all. I believe if he's talking about Velvet, he more than likely treated her the same way he treated Natiri, and the very same way that he treated Zoka. Because in Velvet, she, in my opinion, she's also in the same boat. Could have, narcissistic behaviors, in my opinion. Um, so they're not gonna get along too good at all. And so I think from everybody's point of view, in this situation, he says in this situation that he, not all fathers need to be there. And in this situation, in my opinion, I don't think he should. I don't think he should be there physically. I think he should be made to be there financially, because these women, they didn't make these children on their own. And unfortunately, they're going to be stuck, probably, more than likely, having to raise them alone. But he at least should be willing, or at least want to help financially in some way, you would think. But in my opinion, I wouldn't trust a dog around it. I wouldn't. If I had a dog, I wouldn't trust it around it. And now you guys can leave in the comment section and you let me know. Would you trust your dog around it? Because I wouldn't. And that's just my opinion. That's my take on it. If I was Natiri, if I was Velvet, I would be very careful. Very careful. Because people like this, they don't do well around children or animals. And that's just my opinion. And so leave in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. I will be uploading Natiri's video where she responds. And so with that, you guys have a wonderful night.